You know, not everything goes as planned in this business. First off, sorry about my AC unit. It's making a ton of noise today for whatever reason. If you're new to my channel, my name's Adam. I'm a comedian. Feel free to like the video, subscribe, whatever. The video I'm making today, I wanted to talk about some of the adversities you go through in this business. So, I got in contact with a producer for a TV show. I don't want to say what it is, but they have stand-up comedy on their show. So the TV producer gave me just a few weeks to try to get together a 2-minute clip, TV clean, a laugh every 10 seconds. Right? Seems doable. One of the things she said was, it's got to be a good clip. Don't if the set comes out, bad for whatever reason, don't send it to me. Give me another one. Just film another one. So I was like, all right, well, I need to try to make certain I get this at one of the A clubs. I didn't want to risk going to, the Bonkers in the bowling alley and then have it be one of the shows where people are just yelling at you or whatever. I could have gone to the Bonkers in Ocala, which is great. There's typically always a packed house and whatnot, but it's kind of echoey in there, and I wanted to give them a good tape. So I was like, all right. I tried to figure out one of the improvs that I could go to, and so I was able to work it out with the improv in Tampa, and I headed to Tampa. Tampa from here is like 2 hours. There was something else going on at the Orlando Improv. I couldn't do it that particular night. So I headed down to Tampa, drove down there with a guy who had a camera. Now, before I get to there, originally I was going to have a buddy of mine who had a couple cameras come out, and then have another friend come out as a backup with his camera, just in case something happened to the first dude, because I wanted to make certain this actually went down. And we're going to leave here at 4 o'clock. At 1:30, both of them reached out to me and go, hey man, can't make it. One guy had car trouble, the other guy's like, something else came up, got booked on something else. And I was like, all right, well, time to see if we can find someone in the next 2 hours. And huge shout out to Ken Miller for finding someone for me. Dave, thank you for coming out. The videographer comes over, we get in his car, we drive the 2 hours to Tampa through rush hour traffic. We get there, they've got a secret parking spot that's like by the dumpsters. It's real James Bond style. Like it appears like there's no parking there, and then they roll up this giant door thing where the dumpster is, and you pull in and you can walk like straight to the stage basically. And I asked for that so that we can unload the video gear, and we walk in and we're looking for an outlet. I'm like, I know there's one on like the floor here somewhere because we filmed there before. And the manager who was on duty, not the general manager, but the manager comes up and he's like, hey, you guys can't film here. And I was like, that's the whole reason I'm here. Like, I talked to the GM and the headliner tonight. They both know that I'm here just to film for this TV show. He's like, well, unless I hear directly from the general manager, you're not filming. So it was up until, I think maybe like 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes before show. And he was like, all right, just got the approval, you can film. I was like, oh my god. We almost, like, it was almost like, it was literally right before showtime. Like, I was just like, well, we might have made this 2-hour journey for no reason. So I'm looking at the crowd. It's a very small crowd. There might have been like a quarter of the room full, maybe a third. They only had 3 waitresses there, so that's how small the crowd was. 3 waitresses covered the entire crowd. I looked at the feature and I was like, you know what, man? As long as they're high energy, it'll be fine. As long as they're a good crowd, it'll be perfectly fine. And the host walked up and was like, hey, how's everybody doing tonight? And 3 people, just clapped once, like, and that was it. And I looked at the feature and I'm like, well, this isn't going to be the set. This is not going to be the tape I'm going to turn in. And he was like, nah, maybe they'll grow. They'll get this guy who's hosting, he ends big. And mind you, that guy gave it his all. And I mean, this crowd was like, They seem like someone had just given them, like everyone had taken an edible before they walked in, like an hour before. There was a chick halfway slumped out of her chair, almost sleeping. Like it was. I got laughs. Like the set went fine, but it just wasn't at the level that I want to turn into a TV producer to be like, see, this is what I can do. You know what I mean? Like, I hit up the manager of the Orlando Improv, and I was like, hey, this is what happened tonight. Is there any way that I can come by on Sunday? And she was like, well, what about Friday or Saturday? And I was like, yeah, you tell me when. Like, if Friday's cool, you know. So the camera guy is available tonight, which is Friday. It is currently, it's 5:32 on Friday, and I still have not gotten word as to whether or not I can perform tonight, or which show I'm performing on, or what have you. I'm crossing my fingers that it's not Late Show Friday, because if any of you guys know Steve Martin's book, Born Standing Up, he talks about the reason he stopped doing stand-up comedy is because of Late Show Friday, because it's a higher propensity of drunkenness and rowdiness coming in. But I mean, I just need the first 2 minutes of my set to be good. That's all I care about. So right now, what the plan is, sometime in the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna take a shower so my hair looks good. I'm gonna put on, you know, my duck shirt. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my duck shirt. Yeah, see? It's just a duck. Because they told me they want to see the clothing I would wear on the show or whatever, and I'm pretty certain they're going to tell me I can't wear that because it's a graphic tee and someone owns that design and yada yada, but that aside, that's what I'm going to wear, and we shall see. The things you go through for stand-up comedy. I've got a bunch of people that would love to go to the show and support me, because there's a few people that know what it is I'm trying to film, but you know, can't, because well, I still don't know, and I can't tell them if I don't know. So I'm just gonna take a shower, go to the show, and then if I get the okay, yay, I get to do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna hang out, I guess. I don't know. Come back again tomorrow. Try to get it done. I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, even when you think you've got everything planned, everything can fall out of line, and you just gotta be able to pick your bootstraps up and just keep going. You never know what's gonna happen in this business. So, all right, it's 6:34 or something. Duck shirts on, and took a shower. Gonna go to the Improv and hopefully get this thing recorded tonight. All right, it's 1:20 in the morning. Just got home. We got there, still didn't have, you know, the okay to do the set, so we didn't get the okay until it was the Late Show, and Late Show Friday. The set went well, but I just don't know that it's. I don't know that it went as well as I wanted to have in order to send it off to something like that. So I don't know. I might run it a few more times. I got a little bit of a window, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's just didn't hit as hard as I really wanted it to. Is really what it just comes down to. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna eat some Taco Bell and watch some Breaking Bad. Chat with you guys later.
Love it.